I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a roll call, please.
Is that all?
Here,
Scott Dillman? No, because I'm Scott tonight. Gary Morgan,
Present.
Angie Nowak,
Present.
Julie Quinn,
Here.
Morgan Morrow, Susie Weedle.
Present.
do we have a motion to approve village board minutes as presenting dated 11/17/2025?
I move to approve the minutes from 11/17/2025 as presented.
I'll second.
Motion to approve previous minutes. Motion Gary Morgan, second Julie Quinn.
Yes.
Yes.
And Angie? I'm sorry. Were you at the meeting?
Yes, I
Otherwise,
was.
Okay, and Susie?
Abstain.
All set?
Mhm.
Public comment, Phil Jean, I believe you're on there?
Yes. Representing the Historical Society, we have put in the hitching post at this little schoolhouse and the carriage step and the hitching rail. We had some instances where the parking area that we also put in with gravel, that there have been people that have parked too close to those things, and we're very concerned about them knocking them over or hitting them or disrupting them. And being that the hitching post itself was taken from probably the 1930s or something like that, the board has decided what we will do is we'll put a chain across that area with posts in the ground at each end, and then portable posts in the center of it, should we want to use that for an actual exhibit at some time and pull a horse in there or a carriage or something like that. We want to keep people from pulling too close to those areas. We don't have a problem with them parking during the day, but it's at night and overnight and things like that when they have, I don't want to say, but then at Curtis House and when some of the people that park there and some of the school people park in that area. We don't have a problem with that. So we're also going to put a sign that says no parking from dusk to dawn in that area as well, to try to control how close they can get to these historical things that we put there at the schoolhouse. It has been approved by the school because it is on school property and has been approved by our board. We just wanted to let you know that that's what was happening and that's what we'll be doing to try to take care of that area.
Will that be happening in the spring
It'll
or?
be happening in the spring, yeah. I've got the area marked for it presently, but then we had too much snow to dig holes and put posts in the ground and things like that. I do have pictures of some instances. If anybody would like to see those, I can show you what happened. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you. Do we have a motion for approval of bills for payment and payroll?
Yes, I move to approve bills for payment dated November 28th, 2025 from the corporate general fund in the amount of $33,307.42. Also dated November 26th from the motor fuel tax, $9,428.47. Also dated November 26th from the TIF account, $2,050. I also move to approve payroll ending November 22nd in the amount of $23,115.65.
I'll second that.
Does anybody have any questions about it? Okay.
Okay. Motion to approve bills for payment, general fund $33,307.42. Motor fuel tax $9,428.47. TIF account $2,050 and approved payroll for $23,115.65. Mr. Morgan
Yes.
and Susie Weaver
Yes.
and Angie,
Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
Okay.
Scott Gilman, our clerk, isn't here right now, so at this time I would like to call up Miss Jody Wackerlin. This is my nominee to fill a position of trustee. So Miss Wackerlin, I know if you could, he's a little injured, but if you could, I would like to introduce to the board Jody Wackerlin. She is my nominee choice to fill our vacancy as trustee. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask her at this time?
I would just like to welcome you.
Thank you.
Do we have a motion?
Yes, I move to approve the appointment of Jody Wackerlin to the Board of Trustees for the open position.
I'll second.
Motion to approve Jody Wackerlin for board, for trustee. Motion Gary Morgan,
Yes.
second Julie,
Yes.
Angie,
Yes.
Susie.
Yes.
And okay,
Mrs., would you swear her in, please?
now I get to do the swearing in. You can hear me. I can hear you, right? So you can just wherever you're comfortable. Okay, you're gonna repeat after me. Wait, raise your right hand. Okay, I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee. I know. And that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office of
of the office of
trustee
trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Ms. Wackerlin, please join us. We have a spot here, if you can make it over.
You want to come as close as you possibly can.
Okay.
Switch these nameplates, please.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just a reminder for new trustees, there are some online courses. You can go into the Kankakee clerk's office. You have to take the Opens Meeting Act and there's a little test. You'll print a certificate and you'll bring that in to me or give it to Scott. And then also, oh, your, what's the NA one? What's the official name of it? And the one that everybody calls the NA one, economic, interest
Yes,
statement.
economic.
You'll have to do that also.
And all that information can be gotten online at the clerk's website. And all elected officials are required to do that each year. So attorney's report and engineer's report, I have nothing from either one of those tonight. Ordinances and Insurance Committee Chairperson Susie Weedle.
Yes, I would like to make a motion to pass ordinance number O-11-25-2. It is our tax levy.
I'll second. Did anybody have any questions? I mean, we talked about it somewhat at the last meeting, but if anybody has any other questions before we vote. Okay, call the question.
Motion to approve second reading of tax levy ordinance O-11-25-2. Susie,
Yes.
Gary Morgan,
Yes.
Angie Noack,
I'm gonna abstain from that one.
okay. Julie Quinn,
Yes.
and
Jody.
do I ask Jody?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Jody? Okay,
Yes.
I didn't know if you had even seen it, so wasn't sure, okay. Okay,
Thank you. And also just wanted to remind all business owners that beginning January 1st, 2026, the Village of Grant Park is now requiring a business license to be issued, and the chief of police will be hand delivering the application to all town businesses. Chief, anything you'd like to say?
No, we've been working on this for years. I know prior to you, Val Jean did a lot of work on this. We've got the form pretty much done, a couple little revisions on it, but I think it's easiest we just walk around and hand them out to all the businesses. And that way we'll have actually a record of what businesses we have in town and what business they do. One thing we push this for, a lot of it is we have businesses in town that I would not say are unregulated, but they require certain licenses to do business. Up until now, we would have no real strong arm to make sure they did that they had a license. We have no control over that, other than the state of Illinois could come in and check on them. They don't do that. So now we would have an avenue if we had some unlicensed person in business doing some type of business that required a license. We could write them under the ordinance for failure to have a business license. They would have to appear in adjudication court and produce that license, or they would not be able to do business. So it gives us a little bit of teeth in our ordinance that we previously did not have.
Thank you very much. And that is all I have.
I have one question. Our businesses in our community, even though we have just a few, are important to us. So what's the update on tracks? Because we're looking forward to when you're reopened.
No, unfortunately, currently no date, possibly 2 weeks. That'll be our goal date.
We hope it happens.
Yes,
Thank you
open for
very,
the holidays.
very good. Thank you very much. Streets and Alley Committee Chairperson Morgan Whirl, I will take this one. If you noticed our new park in the back, Hilgert Park, they have been putting some of the swings together. The stuff came in, the weather was favorable, so instead of trying to find a place to store it, they started putting some of the swing sets together. Now the weather has turned. The park still won't be open until the spring of 26. But if anybody's back there and say, hey, what's going on? That's what's happening. The things came in. We kind of started on that a little bit. I want to give thanks to the maintenance department. We've had a lot of snow here recently, a couple big snowstorms. We've got some of the best roads in this area right here in town. If you go outside of town, can't do nothing for you, but if you're staying in town, you can get anywhere you need to go. So the moms can get the kids to school, and I appreciate the work that they're doing. Has all our salt been delivered?
Yeah.
We have everything on site now?
Correct.
I know it's quite a bit, so we look like we're in pretty good shape for this one.
8 tons, and it's all parked up, and we got a range of everything, we'll store where we can, so it's all
Very good.
ready for use.
So I talked to Steve on Sunday because we were out doing a little snow cleaning, and he said to mention to everybody, leaf pickup unfortunately for this year is over with because of the snow. We have 2 trucks and we have to take equipment off of one truck to get it fitted up for the plow snow. So next year, we promise if the snow doesn't come, we'll be right back out and doing it. But for this year, there'll be no more leaf pickup. The boys will be out trying to keep the streets clear, and we have to keep them clear for emergency vehicles, for fire, police, and ambulance. And that's our main goal, our main #1 thing that we have to do. All the secondary paths and roads and all come when there is time, but the streets have to be maintained. Finance Committee Chairman Gary Morgan.
Yes, I just wanted to mention the network server concerns. Basically, we have a network server. It's located at the police station. It provides email services, security services. We also have a lot of police activity on it. Gary also accesses it. I don't know if Locus is stored on it, but some of the other
It
data
is, it's backed up there.
is backed up
Daily.
there. And the issue with our server is it's beyond age. It aged out maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So it really needs to be replaced. They're relative, from our point of view, they're kind of expensive. You're talking about maybe $10,000. So what we're going to be doing is we already have some quotes on it. The person, an agency that provides computer services for us, has given us a couple of quotes, so we'll be looking to replace it, but it is significant. It is a significant cost. So we'll have to be looking at our budget as to how we're gonna pay for it and how soon we can do it, but it should be done this fiscal year probably. If you had any questions about it, I'm trying to answer, otherwise, when we get closer to it, I'll give you more information. Seems like there was something else I wanted to say about it, but I don't remember.
Our internet provider.
Yes,
hasn't been
that's the other
reliable.
thing, is we use MediaCom basically for our phone as well as, well, all our internet services. And it was out again. I mean, it went out the last meeting and it never came back on that. I had to use backup internet to record what meeting we did, record and put on YouTube. So what we're looking to do, hopefully, and I think I mentioned it then, is that we'll probably move to Surf Internet. We have to look at the MediaCom contract to make sure we don't violate that and telling them we're done with them. But I think the move to Surf Internet, lots more service for a lesser price. So that's kind of what we're looking to do. I don't think I have anything else.
May I ask a question?
Yes,
So for the MediaCom, how old is all the wiring and stuff that is here and where the server is to hook up to MediaCom? How old would you say that those, have they replaced anything lately?
MediaCom, we've only used it for maybe 3 years. So all the MediaCom part to provide internet, that is relatively new. And again, the MediaCom service basically is kind of expensive, like $100 and some dollars. And we get like 10 megabytes up
Right.
and down, so very little service for that fee. Again, because we are considered a business, small business, usually they come out and fix it pretty quickly, fix it quicker than they would for a family. So that's been good, except last time it took them like 3 or 4 days.
The only reason why I had asked is there's several of my neighbors who asked MediaCom to come and get new wiring and such from wherever they're getting it from to their house and inside of their house. And once that was done, their MediaCom has run significantly better. That's the only reason why I brought it up. So
Sure,
I thought
that's good
maybe,
to, yeah, it's always
Yes.
important to look at something like that. And again, the last, I don't know about the last one, but the one before for the meeting, it actually was a problem out by Casey's, so nothing to do internally with us, I think.
Yeah, the unfortunate part is, now that we are VoIP for all of our phones, when our internet goes out, it was out for one whole weekend. And somebody called and said, hey, you don't answer your phone. I said, well, we're not in the police station to answer the phones, but more importantly, it wasn't working at all. So our internet is down, our phones are down, and all of our police reports are done internet-based.
right.
So it creates some issues, so we need to get a more reliable system.
Oh,
And
definitely.
I do hope that maybe the Surf Air is that.
Well, that's the problem, is we're running an actual business here, and we don't have phone lines or a computer. And it's hard to run a business because everything is generated by that.
Right.
And when people call the office and they say they can't get through, well, we're open for business, but we can't do anything. So we can't operate that way. We have to have something more reliable. So I'm glad that we're gonna look into it and hopefully we can get this corrected.
Definitely.
Okay, that's
That's all you have. Thank you, sir. Community Outreach Chairperson Jody Wackerland.
I have a meeting scheduled for Wednesday, this Wednesday, December 3rd at 6 PM in the community building. We'll be discussing the next event, which is the cabin fever reliever, to get some details figured out. And then one of the marketing representatives for Surf Internet, reached out to me, and she wanted to schedule a ribbon cutting to kind of just welcome the internet service to our town. I have not heard back from her yet, so I will reach out to her and see if we can get something like that scheduled. So that's all.
one other event, you have a tree lighting That's probably gonna be on Friday unless it's so cold.
The tree lighting, yes.
The tree is up, the lights aren't quite ready to go, but they will be by Friday, I think.
6 p.m.
Well, there's a question about it, because in the thing that we sent out, it says 6:30. I mean, really, what would you like it to be?
I mean, 6:30 would be,
Okay,
if you want the
6:30.
Girl Scouts there, it would have to be 6:30.
6:30 is great. Since it was in what we published in the Grant Park News, we'll make it 6:30. And since that's something you alluded to earlier too, so that's good.
Sounds great.
We need to tell the fire department to make sure they know.
I will reach out to Pat tomorrow,
Okay, thanks.
and make sure that we're all on board with that. We have to look at the positive of this, because in the years past, it has rained. So when we try
That
to,
year, the
when we
tree
try,
didn't quite make
yeah,
it long
we,
enough.
try to hook the lights up and they stay on for just a short period of time. So,
And it did go on eventually.
yeah, so I don't think we're gonna have that problem this year.
No,
This snow is a little more festive.
it is more festive.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more festive.
Is that it, ma'am?
Yes.
Thank you.
He'll bring us over snow.
Building and Grounds Committee Chairperson Julie Quinn.
I don't have anything, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Back in the summer, we discussed a noise ordinance. And I think that's something that we should bring up again.
Okay.
Now that, the leaves are gone,
Mhm.
sound reverberates, as we all well know. And a lot of our truckers really do enjoy that Jake brake. So I think that's something we should consider, creating an ordinance for. But I did know his buildings and grounds.
I think it
that was-
exists already.
Yeah,
Yes, we do have a noise ordinance.
All right, can you get a sign?
We do,
There's signs on each end of town.
yeah.
Can you make them bigger?
Well, I'm gonna refer that to the chief of police.
I'm gonna refer that to
Yeah, okay.
I don't think on the one end of town, we have much problem with it. On the
Well,
south
yeah.
end of town,
No, I don't think so.
and on the north end of town, sometimes, yes. And there is a sign there, and we do have an ordinance against it already,
Okay, cool.
so.
Then that's, my question has been answered. That is all that I have.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Law Enforcement Committee Chairperson Angie Nowak and Police Chief Carl Fry.
Before I have Angie read the reports, I'll give you copies of them.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So Chief is handing out, just a little summary of October and November for, what they assisted on and, the calls that they had also. As you can see, our police department is assisting the other agencies that are around us quite frequently. It only went down by 1 in November, but, we are going into the holiday season and things get a little bit crazier around the holidays, but, the monthly totals are still over 100 for our police department, and I think they're doing a very lovely job of keeping not only the residents of Grant Park safe, but the surrounding communities, helping out with the municipalities as needed.
We assist probably about 60 square miles around us. We're in Moments again today. We go to Moments frequently. They come up and help us. They're our backup primarily. State police, county, especially in weather like this. When Angie and I met a little while ago, every county was down in an accident. So when the weather's bad, we're it. If you notice on the south end of town, the guardrail got destroyed.
Yeah.
The county was there, we were there, state police were too busy to come out, they couldn't come out. They don't have enough people, so. I don't know who actually did that report, but I think, that emphasizes, although we're Grant Park, if something happens out in the county, we're the primary responders. And recently we've gone on some pretty kind of situations, a couple domestics where people were armed with weapons or something like that, and those things happen, but the county, they appreciate us, we appreciate them, and I think one hand washes the other. We do a lot of assistance calls, but when we call for assistance, everybody's coming to help us. because we are jumping to help them anytime they need it, so that's kind of the job.
That is, sir.
That's it.
Matt?
Yes.
Just so all the trustees know, at any time, we need to open the community park building for an emergency shelter. We have a backup generator there. The sheriff's department would either call me or the police department if they need to. It doesn't have to be right here in the community. They might need the building or the Red Cross to assist them. Could be an accident or something outside of town. In a summer months for a cooling center, in the winter months, we lose power for a warming center. So you don't have to call and ask permission. You have a way to get into the building, turn the lights on. If we lost power in town, the generator would come on. It's here to serve the community and the surrounding communities. If the sheriff department calls the police department, calls me, without question, we open it up. I have just a couple things tonight. A reminder about Christmas Day dinner. There's some flyers that are in the front. They're December 25th. It's a Thursday, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're interested, you need to RSVP by noon, December 19th. The number is 815-614-2697, or you can call our lady here at the office, Carrie, who will have a cheerful voice and take your information down. Or if you might just want to volunteer and help out that day, serve food, you're more than welcome to come. So either way, you could call the number, which is 815-614-2697, or call Carrie at the Village Hall and say, hey, I'm coming down. And try to do it by noon, December 19th, if you can. That's all I have tonight. Does anybody?
Just one comment on they do turn that phone line off. So it's important to get your reservation in by that time because they do it's only open till then.
Okay.
So if it's after that, call me.
Does anybody have any questions for me?
I have a comment.
Yes.
The Chamber of Commerce has a craft and vendor show. A week from this Saturday on the 13th, it'll be at the elementary school. And so far, we have just as many vendors as we had last year. It was a little slow, but it kind of caught up. So the library will be there, the Historical Society will be there, the foundation will be there. So those, as well as I think Bundt Cakes and some other things like that have been there in the past. 9 to 2.
The 14th is, we have Shop with a Cop we do in the morning, but fire department is having Santa. I think it's 2 to 4 maybe. Not sure, but it's also on the 14th.
And that's a great thing to bring up. That open house, what they're gonna do is collect 1 pound of non-perishable canned goods, box goods. They're gonna give them to the food pop-up that provided food for our community. And you're gonna get a raffle ticket for a chance to win one of the many prizes that they've had donated to the fire department. So everybody's gonna win. The food pantry will win. They get a chance to take a picture with Santa, and you help your community out. So please take advantage of that. Does anybody have any questions? Is there a need to enter an executive session this evening?
No.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much, everybody.
JD, I might need the Hummer on the 14th. JD. So maybe move it to the front.
Yeah.
We're gonna be a little light on squad cars, so I might drive that to the Shop with a Cop.
Oh, you should.
Oh, Robbie. Oh, that would be.
Yes, oh, yes.
It is.
Yes.
Have you ever been
Flyers,
in
it's
it?
going
Like
over
land?
Yeah, I've never been-